It's Friday, it's lunchtime, and that can only mean one thing. Yes, it's the most comprehensive South Norfolk and North Suffolk property market update, brought to you by yours truly at Location Location. This week we're looking at the period ending 15th of April 2021 and how it compared to the exact same period in 2020. But again, do bear in mind we were in lockdown last year, so figures will be hugely skewed. New homes to the market this week, 75, which is more than 10 times higher than last year's COVID total of just 7. It's a similar pattern for sales too. They rose this year to 90 from 7 last year. And price reductions, though, remained at a higher level this year than I would expect given how strong the market is. 17 versus 3 in 2020. Property views online according to Rightmove. Remember, that's the number of detailed views per property per day on the portal. The sofa surfers are holding up strong, a consistent 109.1 this year, proving the strength of the market and a huge desire to buy. Last year's figure was just 27.9. Can you remember those days when we were just holding out for the daily briefing from Downing Street? Location Location is still leading the way here with more than 350 detailed views per property per day, according to Rightmove, over the last 7-day period. The best in town. Our property marketing truly reaches the widest possible audience. Interestingly, this pattern is further replicated across our social media platforms too. And finally, we also have a new record low. Sadly, the amount of available homes to buy reaches a new low of just 553, down by more than 50% year on year for the first time from 1,138 last year. Indeed, that's incredibly worrying. Now, as you know, we actively seek to help homeowners within the communities we serve, and this week we received a question from one of our audience regarding estate agency contracts. They've signed a lengthy 20-week contract with an estate agent with a notice period and they're not happy. They haven't been on the market very long and are already being asked to reduce their price, despite the agent being very confident of achieving a higher price than other agents quoted at valuation stage. In their message to me, they say they now feel lied to and trapped. So the first piece of advice I would give is that once you've signed an estate agent's contract, you are legally and contractually committed to the terms of that agreement. So it's incredibly important that you choose your agent wisely. Really do your research. Ask friends, family and neighbours whether they've had any experience or personal recommendations. Look at Google reviews and Facebook reviews. These are accessible to all people. Be careful of other review platforms because they can be gamed, i.e. the agent could only send out review requests to selected customers to keep their ratings high, and there's no way that disgruntled customers could state their case. Always look for impartiality. Also, think carefully about the pricing. If you think the price that you're being quoted is too good to be true, it probably is. You'll be able to determine who is being accurate with their pricing by looking at how long it takes them to sell their homes on average and how many times you see them reducing properties, which really shouldn't be a thing in a market as hot as this. And finally, remember, you are in control. You are the customer. A genuine agent that will truly deliver everything they promise in a sales advice meeting or valuation appointment, as some would call them, should not need to tie you into any lengthy contract period at all, particularly in a market as hot as this. At Location Location, we have a very strong belief that our customers have the right to total flexibility and transparency. We don't have any contract length at all. Just 24 hours notice is all it would take to leave us, should you feel the need to. Thankfully, because we ensure that we go above and beyond to deliver, this seldom happens, and our customers move with complete flexibility and peace of mind. Now, whilst I'd never comment on any individual firm, if you are on the market at the moment and are feeling disheartened, like those clients, and you'd like a chat, I'm always happy to give you the benefit of almost 3 decades of experience within the local property market. You'll not be breaking any existing agreement by talking to me, and I may not be able to help you sell your property, but I can give you some tips and pointers to market the property better or possibly to a different audience. There may be other reasons why your property is not selling, and you may not need to reduce the price. So before you make any hasty decisions, as always, the number to call is 01842 81 8688, or you can WhatsApp me directly from our Facebook page. I'm always very happy to help. And last up, it's time to recognise our community heroes. Each and every week we're asking you to nominate your community hero, a member of the community that has gone above and beyond. And this week we want to recognise the Wombles of Thetford, Mac and Sue MacDonald, who regularly litter pick their area with their local residents association. But inspired by the great late Captain Sir Tom Moore, they have challenged themselves to doing a litter picks for 100 days beginning this Saturday. And any money raised is to be divided equally between buying litter picking equipment and a local wellbeing charity group, Men's Shed and Art for Wellbeing. We'll post a link to their Just Giving page in the comments if you'd like to donate. At the time of recording this, they were at £70 of their £250 target, which we kicked off with a donation last night. Let's get them over their target this weekend. Well, that's it for this week. Until next time, stay safe, stay hopeful. Better days are coming.